Let's go. 300만.
Hey there, my name is Duck and welcome to my floor. Today I'm going to be overhauling, reorganizing and setting up stuff in my binders. The biggest job today is putting these two, I think they're 1-inch binders, into this old chunky boy because both these binders are getting really full, and I might also separate out a group or two from here. We'll see how that goes. And I'm also going to be setting up for, you know, just some collections, some past comebacks, recent comebacks, but past comebacks. And I have a absolute stack of fillers here that I pre-made because I didn't want to, you know, spend the video making the fillers. So let's just go straight into it. I've been wanting to do this for so long, like pre my end of year full collection video, but I didn't want to upset the balance just before such a big video. But now is the time. New year, new way of storing. I hate these binders, but it'll be a lot easier to manage than these two. So which one is this one? Okay, we'll start with this one. I go in alphabetical order. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Okay, so before we maybe split out any groups or whatever, let's just open this big boy up. Okay, it makes sense to go from this end. It makes sense to go reverse chronological. So can you see that? Let's just do that. And let's start from here, shall we? Okay, so first of all, we have miscellaneous PCs and bigger inclusions because I can't get rid of Orange Keyhen. Spoiler alert, I keep going back and forth with my Monster X collection. I've kept all the albums, I've kept all of the photo cards and stuff. I've just put them away for now to see how I feel. They have recently, like literally, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, come back with Beautiful Liar. And I have not checked it out. I'm testing out my willpower. I'm just, you know, I'm seeing, because I know that if I listen to it, I will completely fall for them again, and I love them so much anyway. I love them a lot, just as people, but it's just, I don't reach for their albums, which is a shame. Ugh, now on some bulk stuff. That won't work if I do it that way. Okay. But you know, maybe this album could be, ow, I got caught, wow. Maybe the album could be, this is getting out of frame, I'm sorry. The album that I listened to fully. But yeah, the reason I tend to do this just on my own is because I'm this messy with things and everything goes everywhere, and it's a big job. It's a big old job, but I thought, let's share it because so much is going on and it'd just be easier to show it than explain, you know? Here we go, we have WayV stuff. This might be all for naught. I might be putting WayV in either their own binder or a binder with Golden Child. We'll see, because I'll have 2 leftover binders and they are my biggest collections, and they are collections that are going to grow over this next year, so we'll have to see. A lot of my thing is just, we'll have to see. That's what a lot of this year is, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to focusing on groups that I'm already collecting, because last year it felt like I was constantly looking for like the newest group to collect and whatever, and trying to get into that's not gonna work. Like trying to get into as many new groups as I could, and you know, just having a little look-see, because this is only my, I guess it's technically my 3rd year now being into K-pop, but for the first year I literally only listened to NCT 127, which is great, but I like had no idea that like this whole K-pop thing was as big as it is, and honestly I think I was just a wee bit scared. Oh well, I listened to NCT 127 and N.Flying, but I was quite quiet about the N.Flying thing because I said it in another video, but oh my god, why isn't that not happening? This is why I hate 2-inch binders. What is your problem? Why would this? Do these not? Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah, I said in another video I was just very protective of N.Flying, like, and like my like for N.Flying, which I think I should have realised then how much that would, like that was definitely a sign that they would become my favourite group of all time. Yeah, that won't work. That was a sign. Me being so protective and stuff of them. Like, not protective of them as like people, but like I didn't want anyone else like knowing I listened to them because it was my thing, you know? Like, I didn't want anyone else, at least in my life, not in my life, like I was talking my ma's ear off about N.Flying from the get-go, but like, you know, just like any of my friends or anyone I knew, like there's only like one person I know who's into K-pop IRL. She's very sweet. She's one of my like mum's friends' kids. She's lovely. Big into BTS. BTS are like her olds, but I didn't want her knowing. I was like, no, it's mine, and Flying is mine. That's WayV. I was gonna say this binder's already getting full, and it sort of is. Like just for like one, yeah, just for like one collection, you know, that's pretty solid. But I don't know why I'm you get me in a video and I start rambling about N.Flying. That's, ugh. I'm sorry. We just put a whole WayV thing away, and there I was chatting about a completely different group. But I'll have more time to talk about them later, I'm sure of it. Now we're moving on to Twice. Twice is having their next comeback. I think it's going to be released in March, but the English single will be out very soon, like this month. I think it's called Endless Summer or Endless Nights. It's Endless something, and it looks so good. Like the teasers for it are so pretty, so I'm really looking forward to it. Twice always make like a banger English single. Like I feel like Twice and WayV are the two groups that can't get English singles wrong, you know? Like, is that? No, it's not. This is awful. I hate 2-inch binders. I hate them. I mean, this will make things easier in the long run, but putting stuff in and taking things out is awful. Sorry. Right. There we go. Okay. So, that is... Oh. Okay. One binder done. Whew. Now on to the next one. This one was the chunky one for this flip. Before I start overhauling some of my collections, because SHINee is the biggest collection I'm going to be overhauling, I will just sort things out first. But what we will do is sort out the order, because I put Key and Onyu in the wrong order with their solos. Here we go. Ooh, what is happening? Okay. I shouldn't keep trying to do things in piles. This is my problem. I keep trying to like save time and do things in piles, and then it just makes things longer. I will be overhauling this as well. I'm very excited, I'm not going to lie. We have Jinky. Yeah, one of the things I need to set up for is Key's gasoline. Here we go. I will do all of the setting up in its own little section. Because first of all, I just need to move everything. It will probably make more sense to do it all together when I'm doing things for just timestamp reasons, but I just need all of these to just be in the one place, because honestly it's stressing me out. Like, it was really stressing me out, these two binders. Here we go. I'm sorry if there's any lighting changes. I think it started to rain. Yes, it has. We're working with hair, cat hair. Hello. Hello? There we go. We're working with British weather, and while I love the rain, I love listening to it. I love being in storms. I do love it. It's not great for filming. I was literally like counting down the hours today for like when the sun was gonna rise. I was like, okay, so, you know, like, I was just like, okay, I'll get ready to go out, because I'm going out like right after this. I'll get ready to go out, and like then I've got this many hours to film, like this much time to film before I have to go out, because the sun hadn't risen yet, or like it had risen, but it was still so dark. So we're working with like 10 AM light, you know? Here we go, Kingdom. My boys, they're doing something in Japan, like, real soon, which is exciting. I'm excited for them. J King May, I am jealous. Ooh. I'm really hoping to get just more of their photo cards this year. I do have a lot of things listed now on my trade Insta. For Kingdom, I have a lot of NCT I have a lot of NCT stuff up. A lot of NCT stuff up. Same with N.Flying. So if you want to, you know, go have a gander, please do. Here we go. Kingdom. Also, same with Golden Child, who are up next. Ooh. But yeah, please trade with me. A lot of, actually all of the NCT cards are just up for any of my wish lists, so, you know, there's a lot of options. Please help me. I feel like trading at the minute just, I guess because it's just after Christmas, but trading at the minute just isn't happening. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just like not looking, but like, I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I did just in my own time sort through these big inclusions, because I got some golden stuff, and I like WayV, I wanted to just what's it called? I wanted to have things in chronological order rather than size order, like pocket page size. Come on, you're gonna work. Hey, there we go. I'm getting better at this. It's just the top little ones. Okay. These will be filled by the end of the month. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, this binder is quite... There's a lot in here. Where are we? So. That's not gonna work. I think... Oh gosh. I think it doesn't help that I think half these pages are from one brand and half the pages are from another brand. Like, can you see how they're not like lining up the holes? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I couldn't tell you. See, like, that's completely different. Okie dokie. Nearly just one more group. Okay, that's Golden Child. And then onto my newest collection. BTs. I just realised I could have saved myself a lot of time doing something else. Like a different way, because I've just made a decision in my head about where I'm putting Golden Child. Okay. well. Okie dokie. That's fine, doesn't matter. I never claimed to be smart, you know? I never claimed anything of the sort. Okay, one. Okie dokie. So. Wow, okay, it is a good thing I'm moving a group or two out. So. That is my new, I'm going to leave that there for a second, other group's binder. It is hefty. It's a hefty little thing. Just a little quick coffee break because ow, that took like 15 minutes. Wow. Okay, so now that everything's in here, we can sort some things out. Namely, we are going to move Golden Child back into this. I'm gonna move it. Ooh. Ah, that was awkward. We're gonna move Golden Child back into here, where I just moved it from. I never claimed to be smart, ever. So. Let's swap these binders around. Are we in frame? Mostly. Okay, so let's go from the back. This is my life. This is what I did. It's fine. So let's go from the back. Alright, so we have Didara. What I will do while I'm doing this is, you'll see. And we have the Yes. What are they all on? Yes. Oh, what is happening here? We have the Yes postcards and some. That is just an empty page. Where have you come from? Okay. See, this is why it's good to do these things. You find just random old things. And we have some Didara stuff. And some more Take a Leap and Golden stuff. Then some stickers, and then what we're gonna do is, instead of this page, we are going to take this out, take out Sungmin. We're gonna replace it with this little thing here, sneaky for some day opals, and then we're just gonna do this because I have decided this year for me is the year I focus on my collections, and I don't know if I said it somewhere or I just didn't, but going forward I'm going to be collecting Sungmin as well as Tag, and you know, I can't collect 2 on my bias line and not all 3, so I'm also keeping Dale pulls. And I'm very excited. Dale will be a full collection. As of yet, we'll see how Tag and Sungbin go. Tag is still my main priority for collecting. That means we have all of this to put away. Are my oh my gosh, where are you? Yeah, I did count these out before. What is that? Fluff everywhere, just so much fluff. I did count these out before. I will speed this bit up just for time's sake, but for a full collection for this you need 9 pockets. So I'll try and find a song or something to put here, but let's just put all of these away. Also, I am aware that my fillers aren't pretty. I don't care. They're just fillers. Like, you know, maybe one day I'll go and make some pretty fillers. Today is not that day. Paper and a pen will do. And that also means that I can get 2 use out of them, because I can use the front and then the back for something. So let's just get into the fast forwarding bit. There we go. Wow, okay. So we didn't need this one. I think this was actually for something else, but it's fine. But yeah. I'm not collecting Sungbin. That took so long. I'm gonna need like another little coffee break. Okay, what I'll do with this is I will put it away in my little photo card thing. It's an old tea box. I will put that in there with all the other photo cards, and I will put it away at the end of the month. There we go. So let's move all of the tag photo cards now. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I closed that. It's like my legs hurt and my feet are going numb. Ugh. I need to figure out a better setup. Like, I would do it on my desk, but my desk is so dark. Okay. So. Here we go. That is Golden Child. Now, the question is, do I put SHINee? No, not SHINee. I have SHINee on the brain today, that's what this is. Do I put WayV in this binder or their own binder? I think we'll see what fits. Okay. So, first of all, let's scooch everything over. Oh. And then scooch everything in here, over. Oh my gosh, this is what I hate about 2-inch binders. The rings just, when you want to do something, they just don't stay, you know? Like, maybe it's just the brand I get. Maybe I need like a better brand. Okay, so do we think there's enough room for like all of that? What are we thinking? I mean, we can only try, we can only have a look. Okay, so, oh my gosh, that was certainly a noise. Okay, so let's do this. Right. I'm very glad I didn't have to set up anything for WayV, because that Sungmin thing took me out. You know, I did set up Sungmin on my own time, just because I wanted to have a look. I've done it before. I've gone back and forth about collecting and stuff. You know, like multiple members, just because they have so many photo cards. But I decided to just be like, fuck it, let's just do it. I can take it as slow as I want. This is my year of chilling out. I am going to not rush anything. I'm not gonna stress out if I, you know, don't have a collection completed by the end of the year, or like I'm not up to date on everything. I'm not gonna stress. I'm gonna prioritize what I want, and I'm just not gonna be in a rush anymore. And I think that will help me immensely. And I think it'll also mean that I collect more of, like, I think that way I'll be able to find what I prioritize a lot easier, because last year it just felt like I was in a rush against the companies themselves. Like, everyone was releasing so much and at such like a fast rate, and I know that that's what K-pop is, but I'm still not used to it. Like, very much I'm used to bands I listen to releasing maybe one album every year, one every 2 years, 3 years. Like, it's not, you know, like, you just sort of wait and hope for new music. It's sort of like that. But so I'm still not used to like K-pops. I'm still not used to K-pop groups having like multiple comebacks a year, and I can't keep up, and I think that's okay. I shouldn't expect myself to be able to keep up. Like, obviously it'd be great if I could, but I don't have the time or the money to do that. So I'm very glad that this year I am nearly completely done with backlog discographies. It's just a few more Golden Child things, a few more quite a bit of 80s, Yena, and some SHINee stuff. But with SHINee, a lot of their things just aren't in print anymore, so I'm not having to stress about that. And yeah, like, it's I think this year will be a lot easier if I'm not having to worry about backlog. Okay, so, or at least backlog. Ugh. I'm just gonna leave that open and move it to the side. It's fine. Let's see how much is. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. That'll be my WayV and Golden Child binder then. Love that for me. Now let's go on to the certain setting up for groups here. Oh, that means I have a spare binder as well. That's really good. Okay, so we'll stay at the back for a half second. We have a, where are we? We have some Yena. She's releasing her first single album. So we have Love War, which is out soon, so I'll set up for that. The teasers sound incredible. Like it's with someone as well. I'm not entirely sure. I can't quite remember who it's with, but it's with someone else as well, and it just looks really good. So you get 2 PCs, so that's Love War. I will have this completed by the end of the year. I was gonna say by like June or July. I'm not rushing myself. By the end of the year, I'll have this done. It'll be great. Now we can move on to SHINee. Now, once again, I'm tempted to put SHINee in their own binder, but I'm not going to do that just yet anyway, because personally I don't think there's enough in there to warrant putting them in their own binder. So first of all, let's... maybe I will just for the... No, I won't. I won't do that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen. Don't let me talk myself into stuff. Okay, so first of all, for key, let's move these things around a bit. What I'm gonna do, are we still in frame? Yes, okay. Constantly terrified about that, I don't know why. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna move the 2 key cards to here. Right, you're facing this way. You need to be in the middle because you're a big old goop monster, and also because this one is facing that way. So here we go. We'll do this like that, and then we will put, I have so many things, and then we'll put this here, ready for gasoline. There we go. There's keys set up. Now to Onyu, we have a bit more to set up for him because Onyu is like one of my ults. I realized in SM Town when I saw his dice stage and just cried. He's one of my ults. I feel like he is comfort personified. So I've decided to try my best to collect more for him. I will also, on top of keeping pulls for SHINee, I will be collecting Onyu. So I'll explain that a little bit when I get into this, but for solo stuff, I can move this here. It's one of his dice cards. I have another of his dice albums on the way. Like, I have his digipack on the way. I don't think I'll be collecting, well, I say I don't think I will. I think maybe for his solo stuff I will try my best to collect every album version. I think so that just leaves me with one more photo book, but I don't know. I don't know. SHINee is up in the air for me. But yes. Here we have a voice. Do I ever think I'll get these cards? I don't know. I don't know. Are these? No, not you. Okay, so do I think I'll get them? Who knows? Here we go. So we have all of these 4 dice. I'm struggling so much. I cut my nails like yesterday, so I can't get a grip on any of these. Okay, so we need one more page. Here we go. Okay. So one more page for this. If I get another photo book, I might get another of these as well. So I think it'd be really nice to like start the dice collection and end it with the two letters. Okay, my brain, honestly. But I won't set up for that just in case. But here we go. That's Onyu's solo setup. I will be fully collecting, or I will be trying my best, because who knows if I'll ever get them. What I also want to do is just. Did you see how I was doing this? I had to like, because I popped them out, displayed them, and then was like, oh no. I go through phases of Key is not older than me now. Key is older than me now even. Weird real that Mina's part of marketing line. Like, my guy radiates just like, you know? Anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to store them, and then I was like, I do want to store them, and then I was like, but I don't want to, and now I do want to, so we'll see. Also, I am silly because these do not exist. Romeo exists somewhere. I don't even know if Romeo exists. Does Romeo exist? The photo cards. I know the albums exist. Do the photo cards exist? I don't know. I assume so because I have Julia photo cards, spoiler. But yeah, none of the photo cards for these exist. Because I forgot that old albums work differently than new albums, I guess. But oh, I need to sleeve these. But yeah, let's just say that the Romeo exists. I don't know, I'll fact check and sort it later. Let's just hope it exists, because I guess technically I got Juliet, not this, I got Juliet, and it's like technically like a Japanese release, I think. But I don't know, I'm just gonna assume it is. I'm gonna assume it is, and we'll go from there. So Juliet, and then Sherlock with SHINee. This will probably change. I listened to all the albums, the repackages. I listened to all the repackages because I felt like they were, I don't know, less money to spend, you know, if I just get repackages. And then there's two one-on-ones. And then I just picked out the ones that I liked, because sometimes albums don't vibe, and that's okay, especially with such big discographies like SHINee has. Sometimes you're just not gonna vibe with an album, and that's perfectly fine. So then we also have, how many Don't Call Me? 2, 3, and then there's that one. So 1, 2. Oh, that fits right well. That fits right well. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is there's 2 Atlantis photo cards, but I will be keeping that team in. So let me just sleeve these that quick. Okie dokie. So Taven, you're the youngest. The youngest? What? So what we'll do is Come on. Any weather change and like these sleevey things, the 9 pockets, just do not like agree. like what are you doing to these sleeves? And then I've been listening to Dice all morning, it's so good. Right, then Mino, stop it. There we go, and then Taemin. See, like they just don't like sleeves sometimes. Oh, and then we have the 2 Atlantis, and then we'll end with the selfie cards. And then that completes the page. Love that. Now on to one more setting up. Oh well, one more SM setting up, and then we have like the bulk of setting up. Oh my gosh, come on. No, don't do this to me. Come on, what is your problem? I hate spiders so much. This is all I'll complain about now for like the next 50 years, is just like how much I hate 2-inch binders, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, that's a lot smaller without Golden Child and WayV. Wow. Okay, come on. That's a decent bit smaller. Okay, so there we go. The other group's binder, it's all set up. What I can do is stick that in there like so. It's good to have it all in one binder now. Now onto the last small setting up, I guess. The other setting up wasn't small, but you know what I mean. Now we have the NCT binder, because we are setting up for Phantom. Now I want to show as well just the little rearranging I did. I said in my end of year video that I was like, oh, you know, maybe I will collect, I'll collect at least Henry's WayV albums in full, like version wise, but I don't know. I decided to do that, so here we go. I won't be doing it for the I won't be doing it for like the end of year NCTU full things. I will just be getting one card for them, but I'm collecting full, and that means I need to set up Phantom, where they only have 2 PCs, which I'm not gonna lie, while I do appreciate only having to collect 2 PCs, I'm a little, I don't know, I'm just a little miffed that 127 and Dream get like all these different photocard versions, and like so many different album versions, and WayV only get like 2. But I'm also very grateful that we only have to collect 2, you know what I mean? Like, it's a double-edged sword. But yes, it's just a very super quick set for Phantom. And my Henry collection, honestly, I think it's doing quite well. I'll never get this photo card, but that's fine. But I think we're doing quite well, you know? Now we move on to where I need to set up the most, and I also need to see what I'm setting up for. And that is N.Flying, of course. Now, oh my gosh. Oh. Another 2-inch binder. Let me just see how many set things I need to set up for. Okay, so checked. It's 6, and I also need to set up for a new section. So we have like the other PC section here, which what I'm gonna do is add a 9 pocket here, because I have some just single PCs, so like not full group sets. And then that means here I have a new thing. I have a new, I guess, page for the non-album full sets. I'll sort that out in a minute, it's fine. Right. So here we go. There we go, so non-album full sets. And then I need 6 new pages. 1, 2, 6. And most of this is going to be, I say most of this, I think all of this is, it's all the season greeting stuff. Some of it is just from the Fortune trading cards. And while we're here, I'm just going to put in the yellow, yellow fillers. So many. I was waiting to film this because I'd run out of these, and I didn't want to wait. Like I didn't want to. Sorry, I didn't want to wait. I had to wait, but I didn't want to not put these in while I was setting stuff up. So I had to wait a little bit longer to film this. But yeah, these are all for the Season's Greetings cards. It's my first time pulling Season's Greetings. If you want to go see an unboxing, I will link it up in the cardy thing. But it was so sentimental. Calling it Letter to My Anthea, like the emotional manipulation I'm a sucker for. Like, why is I'm useless about what is that was a struggle. But yeah, they know how to get me, they know how to make me cry. They're currently doing their US tour, and I'm so jealous. I'm so yeah, I was watching things and stuff, and like I can't watch the actual sorry, that's like really crooked, my bad. I can't watch the actual performances because I just will seize with jealousy that they didn't do any Europe dates. But I watched Sungkyob's like ending mention, and like he prepared it in English and was like, he mentioned that like the running theme is that they will be doing this until they're 80, and he mentioned it again, and I just like sobbed. Like I full on just like burst into tears. I was like, this they will be doing like this, you know, like I was a mess. But it was just so good, and I want them to do Europe dates when Han and Jae come back. They did promise to do some, like, they want to like tour the world and stuff, and FNC, get on it. FNC, get on it. Like, we need those Europe dates. I will be following them around. Like, I've done it before with a different group. I'll do it again with N.Flying. Don't cast me. But yeah, it's one of my like bucket lists items to see N.Flying. If I have to travel to the USA, I will, but like I'd rather travel Europe, you know, like. But last one, here we go. That is it. Whew, that was a lot of setting up. It's like we're 53 minutes in. Hopefully I can edit this down. At least some of it will be sped up. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you're like still here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a long time coming. I'm so happy that I did all this. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!